everybody, and welcome to Script Club. I'm your host, Danny Koo. With me, as always, is my, what would you call us? Because it's not a trio. What do you call it when it's four?
Quartet.
Quartet.
Barbershop Quartet. Hello.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Hello.
We are the quartet of intrepid readers here. With me, as always, is Cass Hardy.
Hey.
Forrest Bennett.
Yo.
And the one everybody knows. Introduce yourself.
If you didn't already know, I am Arlo.
Yes, he is.
Woo.
Now, for 110, if you ask me, painful pages, it got painful toward the end there, we have been reading George Miller's Justice League Mortal, a script that the more we get into it, the more I'm convinced this is fucking fake.
This is some very elaborate fan fiction.
It gets, oh my God, it gets deep. It gets deep.
It gets very fan servicey.
Now, we have actually made it down to the last 18 pages. Script is 128 pages long. Last week we ended on 110, and we're just going to kick things off with me assigning someone to read stage direction. We're going to switch this up. We're on page 110 right now. Page 116, we're going to switch up who's actually reading stage direction. So let's begin with Forrest on stage direction. At page 116, we will be handing it over to Cassidy. At page 222, we'll hand it off to Arlo. And then for the last few pages, we will tolerate me reading as if I have never gone to school a day in my life. So without further ado, are we all ready to go? Are we all on page 110?
I'll be there in a second. My computer just jumped to the last page, and I accidentally just read the ending.
How dare you? Wait, you were focusing for a while.
Good night, everybody.
How much of the ending did you read?
Not a lot.
She read the alternate ending.
Get to page 110.
I'm at 110.
Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, we ended at the scene break where it said interior Maxwell Lord's control room continuous. Right. So, assuming we're all on the same page right now, let's go ahead and begin. So, Forrest, whenever you're ready, center yourself, do whatever you need to do. We'll begin reading when on your mark. Yep.
Interior Maxwell Lord's control room continuous. Batman works the computer trying to break in and shut it down. Above him, Talia, tethered to the machine. Batman pounds the controls. Can't crack the system. Looks up. Decides. He pulls the cables. Yanks them. Hacks them. One by one, they fall away. All except for one, embedded in her heart. She falls forward into his arms, and her eyes blink open to find his, Talia.
Oh, boy.
Oh, Arlo, are you muted?
Oh, Arlo, I think your mic is off.
That's so funny. I actually turned myself off.
How could you?
I was on this whole time, and I turned it off. Okay. Let me redo that, even though I just delivered the best goddamn reading of it.
I saw it, but I didn't hear it.
Yeah.
Redo your best goddamn reading.
Okay.
Oh, wow. I don't know if it hit all of us at the same time, but I just heard the biggest freaking thunderstrike outside my window. It's raining, by the way.
Oh, really? No, it has not hit over here.
Or
Yes,
It hasn't hit Long Island yet.
But it did
almost about to hit me.
Yeah, it did get significantly darker in like the last 5 minutes over here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so excited.
You just can't hide it.
See, I'm about control, but I think I like it. Okay. By the way, I have an intense fear of lightning. Anyway, so Talia. Beloved, my beloved.
Batman. Talia.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I just wanted you so much. And for that.
She looks at her metallic hands.
The price I pay.
Human tears are in her machine eyes. They're dimming. The lights go out. The light's going out. Batman, stay with me. Talia.
I can feel it. The machines. They feed off the energy inside. Training.
He's losing her, and he knows it. But she's got something to tell him. She grabs him, pulls him close. Talia.
He's moving. Max. The mind of the machines. He's looking for a new host. It'll be an evolution. Something greater than all the others. Look for...
And the light is gone. She goes limp. Batman leans forward and kisses her. His lips of flesh, hers of metal. Enough charge to wake her. Just for a moment. Talia.
Oh, beloved, I should have been...
And the last cable snaps off, releasing her. Batman's left with her body, heavy in his arms. No, it's me. I should have been... He touches her face. Batman, a better man. Exterior, Atlantic Ocean, dusk. Close on a single OMAC, gliding fast and low over the water. Pull back. Next to it, another OMAC, and another, widen to see the full force of the OMAC swarm. Exterior, rooftop, lower Manhattan, dusk. Still waiting. The Flash. They're taking their sweet time. Green Lantern.
Oh, that's me.
Yes.
What's the fucking voice for that? I haven't done that in weeks.
Come up with something on the fly. Something really, like, over the top and offensive.
How will it be, do we think?
Okay, so we're going with an ooh voice. I like it. Let's continue.
Listen.
All right. John Jones.
Also Cass.
We'll find out.
Aquaman.
Will 6 of us be enough?
A voice from behind them. Wally West.
7.
Wally West, dressed in his knockoff uniform, like Flash's twin. 5 sets of eyebrows are raised. The Flash. Wally? Wally West.
Thought you could use some help.
He waves.
Hey, Wonder Woman.
The Flash.
That sounds more like George Bush.
Wait, senior or junior?
Doesn't matter anymore.
Up to you.
Junior.
Dealer's choice.
The Flash. No, no way. Wally West.
Come on, Uncle Barry. I can do this.
Green Lantern looks for Wonder Woman for an explanation. Wonder Woman.
Oh my God. His nephew. Apparently he's fast.
Aquaman.
Good God. There's 2 of them.
Flash is shaking his head. The Flash. No way. Something happens to you. Iris, kill me. Go home. Wally West.
Please?
Wonder Woman.
Flash, we're short-handed.
John Jones.
And hardly at full strength.
Their injury's evident. Flash knows she's right. Flash. Okay, but hang back. No risks. Wally West.
Done.
He makes introductions, pumping hands energetically. Wally West.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Wally West. No, I'm Wally West. But you can call me Flash 2 or Flash Junior, maybe. I was thinking Kid Flash at first, but it seems a little, Junior League. But what? But whatever you guys come up with, who makes those calls? Superman?
On Aquaman. You've got to be kidding. Thunk, a grapnel dart hits the water tower, and zip. Batman pulls himself onto the roof at the end of the zip line. Staggers to a landing. Batman, it's moved. Max transferred the control to a new host. It'll be a single source, something directing all the others. Wonder Woman.
And Talia?
Batman just shakes his head. Superman.
Sorry, I'm reading the Wally West thing. I was thinking Kid Flash at first, but it seems a little, Junior League, or whatever you call those guys come up with. Who makes those calls? Superman. All right. Here we go.
Junior League or JFK?
Yeah. That's how I was reading it. You were doing George Bush, and in my head, I was doing JFK. I'm Wally. Wally West. You call me Flash 2, Flash Junior, maybe. All right. Back to my line. Superman. What are we looking for?
Batman. I'm not sure. It'll be in one of those. He points. On the horizon, a black speck flying low over the water, and it's moving fast, growing, expanding as it gets closer and closer, becoming a cloud, a dark blue cloud of death, the OMAC swarm, Superman.
Aquaman, you're the first line of defense.
Aquaman.
Got it!
Aquaman leans forward, sends out a high-pitched sonar signal, following the concentric sound waves to the New York harbor, and the OMAC swarm. Their low hum amplified to a roar as they hone in. When the signal hits the waves, the water erupts. Orcas, killer whales, glistening black and white, dozens and dozens of them, reach the surface, shoot up into the air, and snap their jaws onto the low-flying OMACs, dragging the first wave down to the sea. On the rooftop with the Justice League. For the first time, the whole Justice League, together and ready for anything. Superman.
Wait for it.
Wally West.
Boy, there's a lot of them.
Superman.
We can handle it.
Batman. It'll be an evolution, OMAC. The host. Something bigger, better than the rest. Green Lantern.
Something like that?
Green Lantern's looking
Jesus,
behind
the
them.
anime in your voice.
That's great.
At the Flash, or at least what used to be the Flash, because he's in the late stages of transforming into OMAC Ultra, the deadliest OMAC, twice the size of the others, and red. Its steel armor is bright, shining red. Wally West.
Uncle Barry?
And Kashoom! A wall of laser energy blows the whole team off the roof. Exterior, Riverfront Park, dusk. Superman hits the ground first, digging up cement in front of the river wall. He's back up quick enough to catch Wally, tumbling in midair. Green Lantern snags Aquaman before he plows into the pavement. Batman, Wonder Woman, and John pull up. Wally West.
What happened?
Wonder Woman.
Planet Krypton.
Green Lantern.
Yes.
Wally West.
I told him that stuff was junk.
OMAC Ultra is almost on them. The glow from his eyes. Superman.
Bring back the swarm. I'll take this. Go!
Aquaman leaps the railing, dives into the river. Wally West speeds off on top of the water. The others hit the sky, just as OMAC Ultra blows a hole into the turf of the Battery Park. Exterior, sky, lower Manhattan, dusk. Superman bullets straight up to meet OMAC Ultra. Clang! Lands two fists, clean, spins the machine out of control. Its energy beam spits out wild. Takes out the whole 34th floor of the MetLife building. Glass and debris. Superman flies around behind it. Clamps into its back. OMAC Ultra reaches behind and pulls Superman off. Lifts him overhead and rockets him down, straight down. Kashoom! Deep into a crater of concrete and asphalt. By the way, pardon me for nitpicking for a moment, but MetLife building is not Lower Manhattan. It's Midtown.
When did they get the Flash to become an OMAC? That should literally happen like as they were just having a conversation.
Yeah.
Nah.
It's time delay.
All right, exterior, Wall Street, Manhattan, dusk. A single OMAC glides down the financial district. Stockbrokers run for their lives. NYPD officers unload revolvers, shotguns. The bullets pinging off the metal. A guy in a suit stumbles, looks back as a tendril shoots out of the hovering OMAC. Slips into his body. He begins to transform, infected, before the machine can rise. Bang! A giant green metal sledgehammer slams down on its shell, cracking it wide open. The guy inside scrambles back to his feet and runs. Looking back, Green Lantern. He swings his rings projection again, pulverizes the other OMAC. Its host drops to the street. Exterior,
Okay,
river,
Cassidy,
dusk.
I want you to take over from where it says exterior, river, dusk.
All right.
Exterior, river, dusk.
Hey, look, listen.
Hey, listen.
Don't give me any ideas, guys. Okay.
Hey, listen.
Wally West runs circles, throws up a vortex of water and wind. It sucks OMACs in, shoots them down to Aquaman on the back of an orca, directing his subjects. Giant octopuses sling their arms, drag the machines down and under. Exterior, sky, lower Manhattan, dusk. Superman and OMAC Ultra, face to face over the city. The Flash OMAC's red eye. It fires. Hits Superman straight in the face. That was a weird sentence to read. Should incinerate him, melt the skin off his face. But this is Superman. He claws his way upstream, clamps a hand over the eye, laser energy shooting out beneath his fingers, digs in and rips the single eye out of OMAC Ultra's head. Disgusting. The scream of the machine as we can see into its guts.
Mhm.
But just for a second, the skin of the robot morphs closed, and a new eye takes the old one's place. Superman's caught off guard, The energy beam sends him pinwheeling backwards and through the glass walls of a downtown condo and right out the other side. Exterior, my cat. Exterior, downtown, church, dusk. Wonder Woman, balanced on a church steeple. She takes incoming rounds from dozens of killer machines. She deflects them with her bracelets, ricocheting the energy beams back into the Omacs, blasting
they
their
are
heads
bands, not
off.
bracelets, just saying. Bracelets are for style, bands are for combat.
Manhattan Park, dusk. John Jones, surrounded on all sides. 10 Omacs, then 10 sets of killer razor blades. They charge, flying at him with blinding speed, razors swinging. With only inches to spare, John vanishes. The power of invisibility. Their blades tear into one another and they fall in a clatter of ripped metal. So lame. I love it.
Invisibility, intangibility would be more helpful there, but whatever.
Yeah, it's because he's invisible. They hit
Worst
each other.
use of superpowers ever.
I was about to say, I mean, realistically, if he just turned invisible, they would shred right through.
Yeah, I guess maybe he turns invisible and then jets off, and so they can't follow him.
I guess so.
Logic, does it make sense? Who's to say?
Yeah.
It turns out he actually does die. This is the last time we ever see him.
Yeah, he's just, where's John?
Yeah, where's John Jones? He's probably up in space somewhere.
I don't know, but does anyone else feel like they're standing in some kind of a weird puddle?
Yeah, but it's like invisible.
Screaming, help me!
Even now, I can hear his voice.
Ah!
It's like, oh, I tripped over a rock and it's just his head.
Oy vey. Oh.
Okay, so where were we?
That's a good
exterior
question.
city streets over Manhattan.
Okay.
Dusk.
Superman and OMAC Ultra, deep in battle, giving no quarter. Man versus machine, an even matchup. Superman rips a lamppost out of the ground, swings for OMAC Ultra. Boom! Impact, and it just bends around the robot. No harm. The OMAC grabs the post and whips Superman off the other end, slams him a foot deep into the side of a building, and it's on Superman with its razor blade. It swings, misses, slices a deep groove in the bricks like a hot knife through butter. Superman grabs its arm and forces the razor back on the giant machine, the point of the blade aimed directly at its heart. He's about to ram it home when Batman...
Cal, no!
Batman dives in front of the blade, protecting the OMAC from destruction. Superman!
Bruce! What are you doing?
Batman!
Flash, he's inside, still alive.
The
His annoying fucking ass. About to end his shit once and for all.
Never
I just
liked the way he
realized,
ran
sorry.
anyway. I'm gonna
Real
end that
quick.
weird motion he does once and for all. No, I'm kidding.
All right, let's do this.
The only reason that Wally West is in this, I bet, is that they can have a speedster and still have one of the Justice League be one of the OMACs.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, maybe.
Because they were like, ah, shit, the Flash's power is so useful. Wally West.
Let's go back to like page 5 and introduce a second speed. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Who doesn't eat the fast food?
Yes. Yeah. He
Yeah.
eats clean and vegan, and he's kind of a dick, but you know, the dick gets to save the day in this script. You'll never see that again until at least 2009.
Never. The OMAC Ultra swings for Batman's head with its pincer hand. Superman grabs it, holds. Aww. The strain against the force of the machine. Superman scans with his X-ray vision, and we're inside OMAC Ultra, with the Flash hooked up to the machine, the network of circuits buried in his body. Batman, voiceover.
Feeding off his life energy. That's why it's so much stronger than the others.
Flash's eyes are shut, the pulse of his still beating heart loud, driving the OMAC. Outside, with Batman and Superman. Superman.
Get out of the way!
Batman.
They'll kill him.
Superman.
Not Flash, just the OMAC. He'll revert.
The OMAC Ultra's still fighting, clamps onto Superman's arm with its pincer, a crushing squeeze. Batman.
If he does, the control will jump to another machine. We'd never find it. We'll lose the connection.
Superman's losing his grip when John Jones lands, takes the pincer arm, and drives it against the wall, holding, helping. Wonder Woman's next. She lassos the OMAC's legs, holding it down. Batman.
John, use your mind. See if you can revive him.
As the Martian places his palm on the OMAC, we're inside OMAC Ultra. Flash, still unconscious. Through the hum and the heartbeat, John Jones, voiceover. That's me. Flash! Flash! Wake up! You must wake up! Sorry. Nothing.
I don't
Then
know why,
cutting-
but you reminded me of Mr. Ping, Poe's dad, the goose from freaking.
I love that fucking goose. Hell yeah.
You must wake up!
I love it.
That was great.
Flash, wake up. Nothing. Then, cutting through the noise, Wally West.
Uncle Barry! I didn't know how to make it sound like Ghostly and Bill Clinton at the same time, so you get what you get what you can.
Uncle Larry!
And Flash's eyes shoot open, wide, terrorized. The Flash.
Wally?
Outside, the OMAC's head swivels like it's looking for something. Finds Wally West standing with the others. The voice that emanates is Maxwell Lord's. The Flash slash Maxwell.
Wally? Is that you?
Wally.
Yes. Yes. Thunder.
Batman.
Flash, listen to me. You are the host. It's in you. Directing the machines. See if you can control it. Shut it off.
Inside, Flash struggles, thrashes, fights to stay awake. The Flash.
I can feel it. Something's dark. It's so strong.
Wonder Woman, voiceover.
Oh, wait, that's me. It's Max.
Superman, voiceover.
Fighter Flash.
Outside, Green Lantern and Aquaman join. Green Lantern.
The swarm. They're regrouping. We've only got seconds.
Okay, listen, at this point, I'm expecting something in the script to say, and then the Justice League claps their hands to bring the Flash out of this funk. Like, come on.
Clap if you believe.
Okay, no.
He throws up a wall of green light, a safety barrier. The Flash slash Maxwell.
It knows I'm awake. It's searching, looking for another host. You have to kill it. Kill me.
Batman.
No. Hold on to Max's mind, Flash. Don't let him go.
John Jones, that's me.
You can do it.
Flashwell.
Please, kill this thing.
Aquaman.
Here they come!
Omax, moving toward them by the hundreds. Flashwell.
I'm losing him.
Green Lantern.
Strongest will, Flash. Strongest will.
Inside, close on Flash's face. The Flash.
Bravest heart.
And he smiles. He's got it. The Flash.
I know what to do.
Calm. Serene. The Flash.
I'll be back in half a sec.
And he vibrates. Oh, not again.
We've been down this road before. Okay.
Whenever it's a Flash and the thing says he vibrates, it's like,
I know what happens next. Does everyone have a poncho?
Yep.
Oh,
Quickest quickie in unproduced cinematic history.
Oh, boy. All right, let's.
And he vibrates. Faster than we've ever seen him, rattling the bolts of the OMAC, building faster and faster until he explodes out of the OMAC shell and into the world where time stops, stands still. Literally. Like the universe hits the pause button. The raging battle freezes. Flying OMACs in midair. Superheroes in mid-attack. Smoke, debris, explosions, all just stop. We're in the Speed Force, and it's just like Flash said. Peaceful, quiet, a sudden, crushing silence. He takes a moment to look around at this hellish scene, then steps away, slowly at first, then faster and faster, until he's exterior, Barry and Iris Allen's house, night. On his little suburban street, kids are frozen on their sidewalk bikes. Sprinkler water never hits the grass. Flash skids to a halt in front of his house, steps in the front door. Interior, Barry Allen's living room, night. Iris Allen's on the couch. News footage of the OMAC War freeze-framed on the set. Her face is a mask of worry. The Flash, Barry Allen, her husband, sits gently next to her. The Flash.
Oh, baby, you look so worried. Don't be worried, okay? I don't want you to worry.
He puts a hand to her still soft cheek, still warm. The Flash.
I know you can't hear me, can't see me, but I had to see you.
Can't bring himself to say it. Goodbye. He presses his lips to hers, holds on. The Flash.
Here's the funny thing. You want to know what it is? Turns out I can save the whole world. I can. And so that's what I'm going to do.
Tears in his eyes. They roll down his face. The only thing moving in the entire universe. The Flash.
Because you're in it.
Oh. He touches her heart, and we see her eyes, and the single tear just pooling in each one, like he's gotten through. Somehow, he's gotten through. On the front porch, the Flash takes a last moment, looks around at the evening falling on his little piece of the world, frozen in time. The Flash.
My God, what a beautiful world.
And in the moment between beats of the human heart, whoosh, a warp in time and space grabs hold of him and, like an elastic band, snaps him back to exterior city streets, lower Manhattan, dusk. Time starts again at full speed. The OMAC War. The sudden noise of the battle is deafening. The Justice League fends off fire from the OMAC army, all gathered around the OMAC Ultra. The machine is whole again. Flash, back inside. In Max's voice. Flashwell?
I hope this thing can move.
Then,
see you guys later.
OMAC Ultra releases its grip on Superman, shakes off John Jones, slides out of Wonder Woman's lasso, and takes off. Like a bat out of hell, down the street, knocking OMACs aside like bowling pins, right out over the river and into exterior.
Okay, Cass, stop here. Let's have, from this scene heading, let's have Arlo take over.
Ooh.
Alrighty. Exterior, everywhere, dusk. A world of speed. I am speed.
I do speed.
The OMAC Ultra, shining red, moving at impossible speeds across the terrain of the earth, over oceans, mountains, prairies, through the oceans, white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. Faster and faster until the Flash actually runs out of the machine's shell, pulling a trail of shattered OMAC molecules behind him like a comet's tail. Faster and faster, around and around the whole world, mountain ranges dissolve in front of him. Cities collapse like they're made of colored water, pooling into a gleaming liquid road. The Flash.
Come on, Barry, faster.
A road stretching straight into forever. He pushes and pushes, looks over to see at his side, suddenly, Wally West.
All right, I'm going to switch this one up. Whoa.
The Flash.
Go back, Wally.
Wally West.
You're going too fast.
The Flash.
Not fast enough.
He looks back at the molecular OMAC trail behind him, stretching for thousands and thousands of miles. Wally West.
Uncle Barry, what are you doing?
The two fastest men on the planet, going faster than any man has ever gone. 25 miles an hour. Side by side, the Flash smiles at his nephew and says his last words, the Flash.
Tag, you're it.
And gives it everything he's got, powering up, leaving Wally in his dust as he enters the very limit of speed. The light from every star in the universe streaking alongside him in a vast tunnel, stretching eons in front of him to a vanishing point. A vanishing point he's sprinting for, a pinprick of light that grows and grows and grows, closer and closer, rushing right for him. The speed barrier, a cosmic wall of light, shimmering, undulating like liquid glass, as large as the universe itself. And Flash doesn't hesitate. He slams into it, full force, full speed. And for a nanosecond, he slows. But the molecules of the OMAC are right behind him, recombining, reforming into the massive OMAC Ultra. The machine hits him square in the back and drives them both through the speed barrier, pulverizing all the light in the universe into a blast of shards that explode in every direction, becoming stars, distant stars, all in place, all silent. The Flash is gone.
That was the page I saw.
Okay.
Gone.
Oh, gee, I wonder why they put in 2 speedsters. Oh.
That's what I'm saying.
You knew.
Yeah, the next page literally starts with another, like, gone. Like we're supposed to give a shit. Exterior, streets, lower Manhattan, dusk. In the streets of New York, one by one, the OMACs start to come apart. John Jones.
Look.
Disintegrating, their shells falling away, turning to dust. The human hosts inside dropping to the ground, bewildered. Aquaman.
What happened?
Wally West streaks up to join the others. He's ashen.
What?
He's got the Flash's ashes all over.
Oh Christ! That's what that word means. It's kind of a nice moment, and he just shows up in the remains of his relative.
Oh my
What
God! He
This
shows
is
up.
some Walking Dead shit.
Yeah.
Right now. Like that one scene where they just like from season 1, just like all the zombie shit, like to like coat them. Like
Oh,
hell.
oh, I'm shedding a tear. Oh God, that is so funny. He just shows up. He like you see like the dust like like a cloud comes out of his mouth. He did it. Okay, all right. He's ashen. Wally West.
He did it. He did it.
He almost falls into Wonder Woman's arms, winded and helpless. Wally West.
He went through. He broke through.
The others gather around. Wally West.
The speed barrier.
Wonder Woman.
Then he's
Wally West.
gone. He's gone.
A ripping sound. A tearing.
Sorry, that was my underwear. Sorry. We've been fighting a really long battle. I've been in this position the entire time. Sorry.
Tearing. A sundering. And from out of the darkening sky, from a fold in time, in space-time, something red appears. Something familiar. Something we know immediately is the Flash's uniform. Empty. It drips down to them. Borne on currents of still air.
Do you ever feel like a uniform drifting through the wind?
My God.
Out of space and time.
This is incredible. Okay, Batman catches it in his arms. It drapes there like a dead body, red against black, stark and startling. Wally West wants to cry.
Aww.
Wally West.
No. No.
I cannot believe this is happening. He drops to his knees.
If this
Superman.
I'm sorry, 1 second. I'm just gonna like just pause button. If this is going where I think it's going, the uniform, holding it, all like this reverence. This is some creepy shit. All right, continue. Sorry.
Just like the Flash couldn't just be gone. No, his costume had to like tease everyone. Send everyone one last reminder, like, yeah, I'm fucking dead, bro.
That's not what I'm thinking, but okay, continue.
I have a thought. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We'll see if it's what it is.
If the
I think
script
it's pretty
mentions it-
obvious. I think it's pretty obvious what it's gonna be. All right,
Yeah.
anyway. Superman kneels to him, puts a hand on his shoulder. Wally, look what he did. What he saved. Wally nods, holding it together. With pride, Wally West.
The whole world.
Close on Batman, holding the last remains of Barry Allen, the Flash. Pull back and bag from his anguished face, Batman.
Just look. Look at what man can do.
And up as OMAC robots fall from the sky like rain all over the city, probably crushing millions of people. And a bell tolls. Sad, mournful, as we fade out. Superimpose. Today. Interior Metropolis Cathedral. Day. Golden and colored stained glass. Read that again. Golden and colored stained glass light falls on a casket closed in front of the altar. So it's a closed casket because he ain't there.
There's clothes in there.
Oh no. Now
No, wait a second. The opening was Batman's funeral. Was this thing trying to set up a multiverse from the get-go? I'm not gonna think too deep into that.
I feel like this ending is kind of being a nod to like the Crisis on Infinite Earths, where Barry Allen died. So
there's a mannequin wearing the uniform.
Okay, good. Because for a second there, I thought that Wally was gonna claim it as his uniform.
Oh God.
No, he still just got to wear the knockoff.
Yeah.
Okay.
To be fair, would you want to wear clothes that your uncle died in?
Yeah.
No, but
What?
I'm
I'll wear
also
some dope
not a
clothes.
fictional character in a comic book movie, so I don't know.
Oh man, what a good laugh. Okay. In the front pew, the entire Justice League, each of them dressed in mourning black. Close on, Iris Allen, the widow, trying to hold it together. She leans for comfort into the strong shoulder of Wally West, the new Flash, her new lover. Exterior. That wasn't in the script. All right. Got to clarify for the audience. Exterior, cemetery, night. Batman carries his tribute, a single red rose from the grave. Ooh, the more I give you, the stranger it feels. Come on, that was good. To Flash,
Batman with a rose on the grave.
Yeah. Baby, like the way you do.
Whoever wrote this set it up for that.
Perfect. What a good soundtrack. Well, what a great soundtrack. To Flash's graveside, he kneels. A long, heavy moment as he comes to grips with what he did. From his heart, Batman.
Godspeed, Flash. Barry Allen. Godspeed.
And he lets his flower drop. Flower drop. Exterior, street corner, day. Close on a newspaper vending machine. The headline, World Peace Resumes. Yeah, right. Below, a picture of the OMAC War. The subhead, Hero Alliance possible? A pedestrian drops a quarter and we pull back to see Maxwell Lord's Planet Krypton restaurant. Boarded up. A sign in the window. Closed. John Jones, off screen.
We're stronger together. We've proven our trust. We've earned this.
Interior, Fortress of Solitude, farmhouse, day. Everyone assembled, making decisions. Big decisions. About the future. John Jones.
My vote is yes.
Green Lantern.
I'm with John. I'm in.
Aquaman.
I'd be honored.
John Jones.
Wally?
Wait, I can do that better.
Wally.
I was saying, yeah, do it more. You gotta do it more like Pixar Wally.
Wally.
All right.
Wally.
Wally.
He's hesitant. Wally West.
I don't know. I mean, where's the propane around here? This should be Uncle Barry, not me.
Wonder Woman.
We want you. No, wait. We want you with us.
Beat.
Flash. Fuck.
Terrible. She's used the name. She's
Yes.
given it to Wally. A gift.
Oh.
Wally West.
Okay, I'll try. I mean,
Wonder Woman takes his gratitude with a gracious smile. Wonder Woman.
Then count me in too. Oh God. Oh jeez. Wonder Woman, come on. Go for somebody older. You're like over 1,000 years old.
She turns to Superman. He could barely meet her eyes. Superman. That you'd even have me after. Well, my vote is yes. Yes. and now all eyes turn to Batman. Standing apart from the others, alone among these heroes, and there's a silence. His answer, Batman. Yeah, says no.
No.
And a little of the air goes out of the room.
No.
Superman. This isn't the time to go back to your cave to work alone. Batman.
It's not that.
He looks at the others, their strengths, their powers, at his own damaged body. Batman.
So, bro.
I don't belong here with you. All of you. You have power. You have.
He's laying himself bare. Batman.
I'm not the Batman. That's just a mask I wear.
He pulls back his mask. Batman.
I'm Bruce Wayne. I have one weakness. I'm human.
Revealing his human face that I think they've already probably seen a million times.
Yeah, they knew him
Yeah.
and calling him Bruce.
Whatever. I don't freaking know anymore. Oh my God.
All right. Superman says what they're all thinking. Ew, you're fucking ugly.
Seriously, all the money in the world. You can't hire a. Forget it.
Oh my God, Bruce. Is that your face or did your neck throw up? All right. Superman. No, Bruce. That's your strength. Our strength. He looks him in the eye. He holds out his hand. And Batman, Bruce Wayne, takes it. A firm shake. A firm commitment to the future. Wonder Woman takes his hand too. Then John. And the others would too, except Wally West.
Holy, what is that? Soup, is this a comsat? Like, no, Link, you got it here? Because is that thing real? I don't know where the hell I went with that, but I hope that the dialogue came through clearly. I lost control.
He's looking at Superman's old cabinet TV. It shows a satellite feed, a ComSat hookup monitoring outer space, and ascending on Earth. It's Barry Allen. He's fucking naked. He's flying towards Earth.
Going streaking. He's like, quad to the gymnasium.
On fire, falling through the atmosphere, screaming at the top of his lungs.
Fucking naked.
Yeah, just stark naked. Where's my uniform?
Did you bury that? I fucking need it.
Someone catch me, please. All right. For real. And descending on Earth, creature, freaky, alien, and looking mad as hell. It's got 5 tentacle legs, a vicious mouth of teeth, and it's huge.
And it is Barry Allen.
It's an Alaskan bullworm.
It's big, scary, and pink.
So is Patrick's belly button, but I don't see him. All right. Aquaman.
It looks like a starfish, which is pretty sus.
The starfish from Suicide Squad.
Yeah, actually.
Oh, thunder. Wally West.
Yeah, the size of Rhode Island. Looks like Starro. Here's headed right for us. Here's headed right. That wasn't even me reading badly. That is a typo, and
No.
I've changed.
I mean,
Yeah, no. Looks like Starro here is heading right for us.
oh, like that? Oh,
Yeah.
geez,
oh
that
yeah,
was-
I get it.
That was more southern than I was prepared to read.
It's just like a stupid line.
Looks like Starro here is heading right for us.
Yeah. He's heading right for us.
That was it.
I don't know you.
They all look around the room at one another. Cautious smiles. Without a word, they gear up. The Flash starts to vibrate, revving his engine.
That doesn't
Green-
sound right.
Green Lantern projects battle armor from his ring because he ain't got real fucking armor. Aquaman snaps his harpoon hand into place. John Jones pops metal spikes out all over his body.
Like Groot in that one scene from
Can he
Guardians.
just like do whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Batman pulls his bat mask back on tight. That's all he's got to. Wonder Woman clamps her Amazonian braces. Superman clenches his fists, fills up his chest. Superman, let's do it. Together. And we fade out over the image of the Justice League, launching themselves through outer space to battle Starro the Conqueror, tiny against its intergalactic mass. But they're strong and determined. And we know with utter certainty that they'll keep us all safe.
Just gonna put it out there. Batman doesn't fly. Gonna also put it out there. He
Just
can't
please,
breathe in
please.
space.
He's on Earth just like jumping
Fuck
up like,
yourselves. Get to the end of this shit.
just like a cat. Roll credits, y'all. That was a piece of shit.
That was probably the worst movie script I have ever read.
So
Wow,
George
that
Miller, if
was
you need
bad.
actors out there, if you're still planning on producing this and you still need alternate universe Justice Leaguers, we you guys. We you guys. No.
I'll be Superman.
Listen, I'll do the
I'll
makeup.
be Maxwell Lord. I will be Maxwell Lord.
Fantastic. That leaves the role of Superman open for someone who can perfectly embody him.
Yeah.
Henry Cavill. Now. Okay, closing thoughts.
That was really stupid.
Yes.
Stupid. Yes, very.
It's a
I
really
mean, everybody else
stupid
seemed to
ending.
have kept their feelings under wraps better than me, but were we all on the same page with how cringy and difficult this was to get through at one point?
Yes.
The unanimous yes makes me feel a lot better and less like an anxious mess. Also,
this
I'm a
was
little bit
really
shocked. That took us under an hour. So,
Hey, we did it.
damn. Oh my god.
I
So,
really wanted the comedic moment of like Barry Allen streaks out naked. Hey guys, I'm back.
Dude, that uniform flying back down to Earth after fucking Wally comes back covered in his uncle's ashes is one of the funniest things I've read in a very long time. That provided the heartiest laugh that I've had in like a month.
I'm just picturing a teenage version of Tom Cruise from frickin' War of the Worlds when he comes back to the house all dusty and everything. That's what I'm seeing in my mind. Just like Wally, like as he's talking and delivering those lines of dialogue, just like randomly just like shaking off the dust and it's just like clouding everywhere. Jeez. So, what's our next bullshit piece of media gonna be, guys? I think I chose this one. Anybody else want to throw their hat into the ring and make a suggestion?
Should read like a
Well-
David Lynch script or something.
I'd be cool with that.
He has a few like never made scripts, but like fully written ones. So who knows?
Something that
You
may
can find one
be more
that-
thought-provoking and nurturing to the mind than this shit. Oh my god.
Yeah, or maybe just frustrating.
Oh, wait, no. Yeah, maybe just frustrating. Oh man. Let's talk about some
That
of
was
the
fun.
ideas put forth here that actually did make it into DC movies in the future. I believe that it's the Tower of Babel storyline in the comics where Batman loses control of all of his contingencies for the Justice League. I like the fact that we actually got that in an animated movie called Justice League Doom a few years later. And I don't think that was the only time it was done in a script. Now, Starro, on the other hand, one of the many deep cut references in this that I appreciated that the writers tried to work in. Did anybody else catch anything, or am I the only weird DC fan in the group?
I don't know who the fuck Starro is. Sorry.
Giant blue starfish who uses mind control. Like, he literally, like, you ever seen that one episode of SpongeBob where they're all trying to prove how they're better than Sandy? So SpongeBob just instantly buds a bunch of, like, offspring in an episode. Yeah, SpongeBob gave birth on a children's show, everybody. And no one fucking cared. Anyway, that is what Starro does. I believe he was the first villain to take on the Justice League in their publication history. And it was just one huge intergalactic starfish giving birth to a bunch of tiny starfish the size of, like, people's faces. And if they latch onto you, you are now part of the Starro hive mind. So if they made that sequel, it would just be another freaking OMAC thing going on there. It's just like, oh, this mind-controlled Justice Leaguer is using his powers for evil. We need to snap him out of it and get the team back together. Like, yeah.
I really hope I get to see one baby starfish latch onto someone's face in the new Suicide Squad. Now that would be hysterical, especially like the sound effect of like a wet slap. Just
there's a trailer that came out recently, a new like full-length trailer, and there's this one little tidbit where Polka Dot Man is screaming to the heavens, "I'm a superhero." I feel like that's either a scene where he dies or a scene where what Arlo just described is going to happen to him. Like, he's having this proud moment, and then suddenly...
Oh, I would shit my pants if that happened. My guess is that whole group with Weasel, Michael Rooker, Pete Davidson, they're all gonna
die, right?
They're gonna fucking die right at the get-go.
If we want
their opening scene, they are gonna go like the X-Force in Deadpool 2. They are just going to get obliterated. but Harley Quinn is part of that group, so I think she's gonna be the only survivor, and then that's when they get the second group to try and save her. And I don't know. I'm trying to piece the movie together.
We talked about this
is
before.
not good.
I really hope that Captain Boomerang makes it through this one. Jai Courtney's Captain Boomerang has potential. Arlo, I don't care that you're making that face. I see real comedic potential in that character played by...
I just analyzed the shit out of trailers, and let me tell you, man, I don't really see him in that many extra scenes after
Neither do I, but until I sit down in that theater room, I'm keeping my hope alive. I don't care how, like, grossly optimistic I seem.
Oh, I'm watching that movie day one, if I can get the ticket.
Should we all go and just do, like, a live thing afterwards?
Oh, like a live discussion?
Sure.
Yeah.
That sounds dope.
Sounds cool.
Do we want to do this at a drive-in?
Ooh.
You can't see it right now because, like, my eye line just does not match up, but I'm looking right at you, Cass. Yeah. I'm glancing.
I love a good drive-in.
Mahoney drive-in is pretty dope. In Layton,
next
Pennsylvania.
We restructure these episodes, and we could just talk pop culture for like half an hour, 15 minutes. I don't care. Oh, man.
Cool.
So, anybody else want to make a point or make a comment before I sign off?
This movie sucked.
Yes.
This movie, if it had come out, would probably have ruined his streak of hit movies.
Yeah.
Such as Happy Feet.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But if this is real, this feels like a first draft to me.
Probably.
You know how they made Men in Black 3?
Possibly.
How they started with like half a first draft and they kept writing and rewriting as the movie went on? And then they made Men in Black 4, Men in Black International, where they started with half a script and then they were rewriting and writing as the movie went on, shooting. Yeah.
Between George Miller and Marvel, I'm like wondering who was spying on who for their final act.
For real.
Yeah.
It's just bad. It's just bad.
All right.
Just a really stupid ending. We fucking took weeks to get here.
I'm reading this. I'm like, okay. So when's Hulk gonna smash?
When Starro shows up.
Yeah. Or when's
Monster.
or where's Loki in all his mayhem?
For a second, I thought you said Lobo.
What the hell
Sorry.
were the Eternals doing that whole time?
Real quick, speaking of Loki and the TV show that I'm not watching yet, are you guys all watching it? Have you all seen episode 1?
I have.
I just found something out, and I'm upset that no one told me.
It was, I guess, all along.
No, it's just a theme that I really like gets explored in Loki. And I'm like, you son of a bitch. Why did no one tell me this happened in the first episode? I'm in. Let's go. I love Loki.
Are you
Oh
gonna
yeah,
tell
isn't
me what
Loki
theme
like
that
a
is?
furry
Like,
or something?
You're leaving me hanging here. What theme are they exploring that you're excited
Well,
for?
He's a fursuiter.
yes, he is.
He's a furry. He
Um,
likes wearing like the rabbit ears and the tail, and he goes to conventions. That's his thing.
I was
Loki
going to say,
likes
like,
his
you know,
horses.
Marvel never really explored Loki's fascination with horses, but if they're going to be doing
Yeah,
that in
Loki
the
likes
show,
horses.
All right, my joke is over. I have not watched the show. Do not let me interject.
Anyway, I mean, it's nothing important. Like, but it's just, I actually don't even know if it's canonical. I just know that someone pointed out. Is it the thing that he's like becoming figures in history? Like, for example, DB Cooper?
what's that Nathan Fillion thing that they always use, like, whenever your expectations are high, but nobody wants to ruin it for you, where he's like,
Always like the story of DB Cooper. That's pretty
I'm
cool.
not going to spoil it for you. Watch the first episode for yourself, even though you think this is all corporate sellout bullshit, which everything exists due to a corporation wanting to sell you something.
I don't exist because of a corporation wanting to sell me something.
What's your
I
computer's
exist because
brand?
somewhere in the 80s, two people shouldn't have had a kid together.
What's your computer's brand?
Oh, here it is.
Just saying. Okay, so that is enough of me antagonizing people who claim to be my friends. For a script club, I am Danny Koo.
I'm Forrest Bennett.
I'm Cass Hardy.
And I'm Arlo.
Catch you later, guys.